Hi, I'm Apurva Sheth and I welcome you to this edition of Fast Profits Daily. Now last week I told you that small caps is the place to be in 2020. I showed you a Sensex to small cap ratio chart to prove this, that small caps are likely to do phenomenally well in the year 2020. Now ratio charts are an excellent tool in your trading as well as investing toolkit. So today I will show you how one could use ratio charts and what ratio charts are actually. So you should not miss this video. But before I talk about ratio charts, I'd like to share a small story about myself. Now before I joined Equitymaster, I used to work with a broking firm in the institutional research department. Now here we would be recommending trading and investing ideas to institutionals. Now one day my boss called me up and said that today we are going for a meeting with a large PSU insurance company. Now I was surprised. Why is an insurance company interested in talking to me? I recommend trading ideas. What is so why is this company, why is this insurance company whose normally the time frame for investment is of a longer duration and they are mostly into fundamentals? Now this surprised me, but nevertheless I went to the meeting and it went quite good. Now the fund manager spoke about the indicators that I used and the time frames that I used to pick trading as well as slightly longer term stocks. Now this opened a window to me. I realized that even fund managers are closet technicians. Even people who claim that they use fundamentals to pick long-term ideas are also getting into technicals. So how do they use technicals? Well, they use technicals for entries and exits. And how does that help them? Well, fund managers are pressured to generate alpha. They have to beat the markets as well as their peers. Now, how do they do it when all of them are looking at the same group of stocks? So that's when technicals come into play. They use technicals for entries and exits, and it makes a lot of difference when you could generate, if you could generate 2 to 3% more on your entries as well as exits. So now I knew their secret. But the really smarter ones used ratio charts to make investing decisions. Now, how do they use ratio charts? Well, ratio charts help you to identify relationship between two securities. So how do you make a decision when you have to choose between, let's say, an HDFC or an HDFC Bank, a TCS or an Infosys, a Bajaj Auto or a Hero Motors, Indian Oil Corporation or an BPCL? Now ratio charts come in very handy to make this decision. So as I told you that ratio charts help you to measure relationship between two securities. So it is calculated by dividing the price of high price securities with the low price security. So now you get a ratio and you plot this on a chart. Now ratio charts are just like your normal price charts. Even they trend. But ratio charts are far more cyclical. You would find that they would revert to the mean more often than your regular price chart. So as you can see in this chart, this is a ratio chart of HDFC and HDFC Bank between 2017 to 2019. So as you can see on your screen, the ratio moves in a range. Now this particular information helps a lot. Now when the ratio chart falls, which is in this case, as you can see right now, HDFC Limited is underperforming HDFC Bank. Whereas when the ratio chart moves up, that means that HDFC is outperforming HDFC Bank. The ratio is also moving in a range. Now this information helps fund managers take investing and trading decisions. So when the ratio chart is at its bottom, they know that HDFC Limited has underperformed and it could be a good time to add HDFC in your portfolio instead of HDFC Bank. And when the ratio chart is moved up and it is at the top end of the range, it suggests that HDFC has outperformed HDFC Bank and it's probably time that HDFC Bank could be a outperformer. So fund managers use these ratio charts to make such investing decisions. Now next week I will show you how one can use these same ratio charts to identify massive profit making opportunities. So until then, stay tuned. Thanks a lot and have a nice day. Also, don't forget to sign up to our free newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily. If you sign up to this newsletter right now, then you would get access to this free guide, how to trade the markets like a pro. So don't miss this chance and sign up right now.